Hi everybody, it's Christy here, the daughter of Scarlett Donaldson, who is the host of this crazy channel here on YouTube, The Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Yep, this channel is all about coffee. Not just regular coffee, but all kinds of far out coffee creations that my mom makes up from just her imagination. So, I hope you're ready because she's got a lot of great stories about coffee, taste tests of different coffee flavors, creamer flavors, even some coffee maker demonstrations, and a whole lot more. So, without further ado, let's check out her channel, The Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go enjoy a nice hot latte, cappuccino, or maybe a cold frappuccino or iced coffee with my mama Scarlett right now on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations.
Morning haze, crack of dawn, she's brewing a dream. Beans grinding rhythm, sweet and smooth like whipped cream. Espresso shots, flying crafting wonders unseen. Scarlett's cafe magic, stirring the caffeine scene. Pour it up, steam the cup, life's a rich aroma. Frappuccinos, cappuccinos, feels like home. A craft in every blend, not a coffee clone. A Scarlett's love of Java, warmth in every sip of. Sunset hues, twilight brews in the kitchen's glow. Espresso cascades like a mountain's flow. Bold beans latte, dreams steam rising slow. Scarlett's world of wonder always steals the show. Pour it up, steam the cup, life's a rich aroma. Frappuccinos, cappuccinos, feels like home. A craft in every blend, not a coffee clone. A Scarlett's love of Java, warmth in every sip of. Sip away the worries, let the tension fade. Scarlett's coffee alchemy, elixir homemade. In the cup her passions poured, always custom made. Crafted with sweet care, memories never fade. Mornings glow, rooster crow, baristas take a bow. From macchiato whispers to a mocha vow. Scarlett's joyful journey, magic in the now. Each cup a new adventure, coffee, craft, wow.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. We're going to try one of my concoctions today. So we're going to try a concoction that I made up called pumpkin pie. Now, this is not an actual K-cup, but it's a little recipe that I made up. So, oops, we're going to slide this out. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a pumpkin spice K-cup. Oops. So we're going to put the pumpkin spice K-cup in. I'm going to grab one of those small cups again. And we're going to make the pumpkin pie recipe. And this takes a little bit to do. Because I add some stuff to it. I made this one up after trying the pumpkin spice with pumpkin spice cream. This is a mix that I did. All right, I'll grab this. Now that you got your base coffee, you put in some vanilla creamer. And I gotta find it. Where did it go? That's not it. Not quite. Where did it go? Aha. Is that it? A bit of cinnamon. And now I gotta find the pumpkin spice creamer. I also add a little bit of it. Nope, wrong one. And I use a little bit more of the pumpkin spice creamer. So it's, again, a pumpkin spice K-cup, vanilla powdered creamer, pumpkin spice liquid creamer, and a pinch of cinnamon. And then some sugar, of course. These are packets I bought from Amazon, but they didn't put them with, they didn't put them in a box. They put them in a big bag. So, alright. Like I said, this is just a concoction that I mixed up. I made this up. This is not an actual K-cup itself. It's an existing K-cup. Now they probably do, I do assume they have a pumpkin pie cake. But I like to make up my own recipes sometimes with existing K-cups. Instead of having to go out and buy all sorts of different flavors, I like to make up my own recipes. As you'll see with my peppermint patty K-cup. Or not K-cup. My peppermint patty recipe. And Robin is the one that suggested the cinnamon to it. Unfortunately, she's no longer with the company. She got a different job, so I'm glad I got to have her on here. And she might, you never know, I might get her to come over if she's willing to teach me her one iced coffee that she made me. But unfortunately, I didn't get to record that one. I wonder if I could get her to do that. I might ask her, or she'll send it to me via text message to tell me what to get. But there we go. There is our pumpkin pie. So let's take it in the living room and taste test. And you know, this is the fun part about coffee.
This is why everybody, hi, I'm Christy, I'm her daughter. This is why I say she should be a barista, because she makes up her own concoctions.
Yeah.
I'm the one that bought her the snickerdoodle cookie.
Alright, so we've got this. She always called me a barista, and of course, as you see with our song, our intro and outro song, Suno is taking her spot.
Yeah, see?
Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah. And again, I'm going to tell you it again. It's pumpkin spice K-cup, pumpkin spice creamer, the typical base of pumpkin spice and pumpkin spice. Then you add a touch of vanilla creamer to give it the vanilla flavor, a pinch of cinnamon, and your sugar. That's it. Simple. I mean, and like I said, you could always add which I have done since I've taste tested that and recorded it. I have put, like I mentioned in the snickerdoodle one, I did mention in that one, you can add a sprinkle of cinnamon to that one too, and that's pretty good. I know what else would really be good that I'll probably try later on this year if I can find any. Gingerbread? Yep. But I saw some of the flavors Lonzy tasted. I did see them in K-cup form. So I am going to be getting some of those next month. I've got one put in the thing already. But I told him to get, and I'm gonna see if I can talk him into holding off on trying it until I get mine. And then I can put mine up too. And hopefully I'll get my, like I said, in the snickerdoodle one, just in case you see this in first, I'm holding off on uploading my taste tests and everything until I get my new phone, so that in case I have to verify my channel, because the videos are longer than what I'm planning to have. So and like I said, I've got a lot of flavors. I got a lot of stuff to try that I haven't opened. I haven't even gotten into my Christmas K-Cups that my mom got me. So I'm probably gonna get my SSA involved in this and go, okay, that way I can get the company to come in and set them up for me to do it in order. Maybe I can get my staff to help me set up a way to tell them apart. Yeah, because they're written on top of the K-Cup, and you know, when you're blind, you can't read that because it's not in Braille. Yikes! If that was in Braille, that'd be trouble. The Keurig would not like that. The Keurig would probably throw a fit. Yeah. Yeah, that would not be a pretty day. Plus, I wouldn't know how they'd write it because it's probably in really teeny tiny print too. Exactly. So I'm probably going to get Kate involved in that one. That's my SSA's name. I might see what suggestions she might have. Like, because of course you have things for meds, like they can divide those. And I wonder if I can get something a little bit bigger than like a med holder that would be big enough to put a K-Cup in. And then get my staff to, or get like bags. I got sandwich bags, but the problem is I got to figure out how to get them apart. Maybe get my staff, Lisa, because she's pretty dang creative. Maybe get her to cut out like letters. Tuesday and Thursday would be a little difficult because they're both T's. Saturday and Sunday would be a little difficult. But BT, Bruise Day Tuesday. Oh! And then that way you'll know it's Tuesday. And then Saturday and Sunday. Maybe have her cut a sun out of a piece of paper for Sunday? Kirsty, you're a freaking genius. I tell ya, I love her. But anyway, and then we can put those in, and then all Lisa would have to do, I could go into my notes, put down what it is, and put them up once I get all of these done that I want. Because Lonzy recommended one, and I looked up what it is, and it sounds freaking amazing. Yum. It's all Alonzo's fault, the blind coffee man. And see, me and Lonzy have been friends, oh God, 4 years? 4 years this year? Jeez. My God, has it really been that long? Sheesh. It's the same time as Nick V. I think I met Nick first. So me and Nick have actually, date-wise this year, me and Nick have been friends a little bit longer than me and Lonzy, but it's the same year. So we've been together as besties for 4 years. Our bestie friendship, we've been besties together now for 4 years now. It's crazy how time flies, you know. And so anyway, me and Lonzy have this pact where if it's it's a brother-sister code in the sense we have a bro-sis code, a coffee pact. If one of us likes a flavor, we always tell the other one, just so we could try to get them hooked on it. Now, see, Lonzy, the difference between our channels is I do the far out weird combos like this, like the pumpkin pie recipe. I made that up. This is one that I just took a base K-cup and just mixed a bunch of stuff with it. I do that. Lonzy is not one like that. He'll just do a base coffee and go with it. Like he did his Irish cream, which I've got to get one of those. I have to get that too. But I'll do that later. But basically, Lonzy is not one to mix flavors and different creamers and stuff like that. That's a me thing. That's why Lonzy kind of pushed for this one, because he's like, that way the viewers can see what all kinds of craziness is out there for them. So, yeah. That's why I do what I do. Because why not? So, yeah. This is one of them. And then I do what I call a peppermint patty, which is, again, using a base K-cup, the peppermint stick. Now, Lonzy did a different one. He did, his was, I think it was peppermint cream, I think his was. And see, mine's different. Now, I also will probably more than likely, because of the brand that it is, they also have a mint chocolate chip that sounds amazing. And I know what creamer I have to use with that. But I have to get you guys these other taste tests in, because I got to use up my creamers, because they're going to be expired. And I've learned that liquid creamers last longer than I thought. So I was glad that this phone situation didn't ruin all my plans. So, yeah. And my poor mom, like I said, she bought me a hella bunch of K-cups. And they're all mixes. So I do not know, which is why I've got to get my staff involved in helping me sit out. And maybe ask my SSA what I should put them in or how I should separate things. Because my SSA does like to be involved in my YouTube stuff. So I might throw that one at her on Monday and go, okay, Kate, help. Because I'm going to throw that one at her and see what she says, and then throw it at Lisa and see what her idea is. Because maybe I can get her to come down on Monday and help me pick one and do one of my new flavors that I haven't tried yet. Because I am going to show you the butterscotch and the caramel by itself. But that's like by itself, what I use for that. Because I haven't done that. I just showed you my mix that I make. So fab. Well, I pretty much did drink all this one because I love this. Most of the time I just taste test it, but this one, I don't know what it is with this one, but I mean, I've not had a bad combo yet. But that's gonna change, I know. I'm gonna have some that I just don't really care for. Which is why I'm glad Mom got me the varieties, because there might be some that I don't like. And that's when I don't get the actual box of flavor. So like, for example, I know for a fact I am not an eggnog fan. So if I have an eggnog one, I probably will not like it. Because I am not a fan of eggnog. So yeah, I'm not a fan of eggnog. So that one probably will not be on my radar. Ugh. Anyway, we will see you next time for another creation here on the far out world of coffee creations. It's Scarlett. I will love you and leave you till next time. If you have any coffee flavors you think I should try out, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Please hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. Share it with your friends if they're a coffee lover, if they love different crazy flavors of coffee, because I do go far out with my creations, as you saw today. And yeah, we'll be back here with more. I'm sure I'll come up with some crazy creations. I've got, like I said, one more with a base cup that I've made up so far, but I'm sure I'll make up more. So I hope you guys will come back and enjoy more fun with us here on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. I will see you next time. So long, everybody.
In a small town kitchen down a gravel road, Scarlett stirs her passion in the morning glow. Morning starred with laughter, mugs are overflowing, love and joy in every cup, every heart she's owed. She grinds the beans at sunrise, sunlight in her eyes, creates a brew so perfect like Tennessee skies. From cappuccinos creamy to espressos bold, every sip a story, every cup a gold. Scarlett's brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways. Friends gather round the counter, waiting for their turn. She knows just what they need without a word discerned. She serves it up with kindness, warmth in every sip. In Scarlett's little kitchen, love's a steady drip. From frothy latte swirl to caramel sweet, her creation life's simple treat. With a heart of gold and skill unmatched, Scarlett's coffee brings us all joy that's deeply latched. Scarlett's brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways. Scarlett's brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways.